Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
Pretty wild February day for the weather, right?
If you're new here, this is how we do it.
Welcome.
Snow on the Panhandle. Let's go to Marty. Hang on a second. Tornado warning. So
It's crazy. And if you haven't been outside in the last couple of hours, it's
cold.
out there now.
We'll be about this temperature for a high tomorrow, except it's going to be really, really windy. It's still it's windy outside now, but more wind coming tomorrow. Either way, it's been a long afternoon and a long evening. We've had a ton of rain from I-35 eastward here. Let's take a look. First of all, trackers are still out, and they are slowly. Well, actually, Val, he has no quit. He's over in Pittsburgh County, still on that rotating thunderstorm south of McAllister. This guy will hunt, and I mean hunt these things down, but we're trying to get him back. We're trying, but either way, we've had some big storms. We've really had two main rotating thunderstorms that we had tornado warnings on, and we did issue our own News 9 tornado warning for that northern storm as it was really, really ramped up, and I was concerned about it moving into Ada, and it did. It moved right into and over Ada, but it did not produce a tornado, but it wasn't far from it. Trackers are out. Can't say enough good things about our storm trackers and our weather team here today. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. We're ready to go. We're fired up, and spring is knocking on the door, except not for tomorrow. It'll feel more like winter. All right, some of the shots here from the storm trackers as these things were ramping up, again, to the southeast of Oklahoma City, down near Ada, and then points back to the west. We had some big wall clouds in here. We had some lowerings. Val Castor was out today. We had Jeremy Carter, Tom Pastrano, Hank Brown, Marty Logan, Brandon Pennell, and again, everybody out covering these storms as they were rotating and spinning quickly. We had the bowls beginning to develop here. That shot was from Val. I remember that with the lightning flashes. Look at this. Yep. Feeder band coming in from the north. There's your spin right there. Look at that. I mean, folks, there's your feeder band. That was pretty close to producing a tornado when it was west of Ada. And look at that shot. Look at the bowl there. Daylight, or at least a little light on that. There might have been what we call a suction spot or two on the ground from that. But it is hard chasing at night, especially in this part of the state. All right, now we went from, and we did this, to this. Hello. There's some nice, beautiful elk. Look at those bowls. Yep, hanging out in the, talking about the snow today in the Panhandle. And, gosh, 7 inches out around Boise City. Had a couple of inches of snow in Guymon. And that snow is pretty much winding down out there. But if you have any travel plans tomorrow morning out in the Panhandle, that's what you're going to wake up to. All right, Marty Logan was there all day today talking about snow out there. All right. Let's get back to it here. And again, some of these pictures here from the storm trackers. You can see the lowerings there and the wall clouds we had going on. That's pretty impressive there. That thing was, yeah, it was spinning like crazy. All right, so here we are at 10 o'clock, winter and spring. A little bit of some snow still falling, not much in the Panhandle. That's winding down. Severe weather ongoing to our south and east. This whole thing took off late this afternoon, and we watched it all day long. We were waiting. Our trackers were down here and in place, and boom, everything took off. And, you know, it just kind of took off, and it was kind of slow going, and then, man, it's just like we just flipped a switch. The moisture really came into this, and this whole thing just went up like the house was on fire. And there's what's left of it now over in Green Country, now moving in through the Ada area. And a few of these are still strong, still severe. Tornado warning still going on for the storm right here just south of McAllister. Big hook on that. That's one Val's keeping an eye on, and he'll track that a little bit longer. Look at all the lightning. Wow, that tells the whole story. Oklahoma City, we said we were going to be right on the edge, and we were. South Metro had some lightning and thunder, some heavier rain, but boy, it was a lightning show. Snow totals, 3 to 4 to 7 inches of snow in the Panhandle. Guymon had about 2.5 inches of snow there. Oh yeah, the flags are starched. It's a north wind ripping to the south, part of our Lucky Star Skycam network. 38 degrees, a north wind gusting to 24. It feels like 27 degrees, and it's only going to get colder. We have 30s, we have 20s, we have teens, and we have a 9 above zero right now in Guymon. At the same time, upper 60s and 70s southeast of the cold front in the southeast. North winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. The wind will stay up tonight. More wind in the morning, more wind tomorrow. Wind chills right now in the teens and 20s and below zero now. From Guymon to the west, we'll see wind chills in the northwest below zero coming up tonight and into tomorrow morning. So again, wind chills in the morning, single digits, a few areas below zero, brutal tomorrow, an indoor day. We should see a little sunshine tomorrow, but man, it's just going to be frigid, all right, from start to finish. There you are at midnight, showers and storms in eastern Oklahoma moving out. Might see a little bit of some light snow or flurries in northern Oklahoma tonight, but that'll be about it. And the rain and storms in the east, they'll come to an end. Goodbye to those. Still a little more severe weather. McAllister down to the south to Durant, off into eastern Oklahoma. Still going to have a threat of some wind and hail and a tornado threat overnight tonight. Will continue for a little while longer until those storms push east. And there's my tornado zone for the rest of the night, at least for another 3 to 4 hours. Lows tonight, teens, 20s, 30s. Teens in the northwest, 11 in Guymon, 25 right here in Oklahoma City, and highs tomorrow, upper 30s. It will not feel like a 38 tomorrow with the wind. Tomorrow afternoon, it will feel like the teens and 20s. All right, hang on. Here we go. So cold mornings, yes. Friday back to a 49. Saturday 52. Sunday 67. Hey, Monday looks good. A high of 70. Next week, ups and downs. Slight chance of maybe some moisture in here by the middle of next week. Sports is next.